Hey, and welcome to this workshop. In this workshop, I'm going to show you something that you're going to love because I have used this process every time I sense a baby isn't going to settle, or I've worked so hard to settle the baby and wrap the baby, especially in my early years when I wasn't really good at wrapping or settling a baby, or even working with a newborn in general. So in this workshop, it's all about how to use a one wrap for the whole session. Now, hold off there and don't start judging because it is doable. And I'm going to show you throughout this workshop how. In this workshop, I have managed to settle the baby. Baby was a little bit fidgety, so nagging and not sure what he wanted, even though he fed and he had a dirty nappy. But I decided that since I had him wrapped, that I will use that one wrap, and we worked through the whole session with the one wrap. So we got some shots on his own on the Flacati. Then I popped him in a round my white round bowl, then in a crate, all with the one wrap. But obviously every setup is different. So the purpose of doing this is if you have a really fussy baby, if you're still new and you manage to wrap the baby really well and you don't want to disturb the baby because they fell asleep after you've wrapped them, and if the baby is really unsettled and you really don't want to disturb them by unwrapping them and wrapping them again, it can be done with the one wrap, and I'll show you throughout this video. As you're watching the video, I'll also have just some voiceover going over exactly what I'm doing throughout the video, and you'll see me working with the baby, and you'll actually hear the audio as well. So it is doable. If you ever have a fussy baby and you don't want to unwrap them because you wrap them really well and the wrap looks really good, it is possible to run throughout the session, shooting even with siblings and family, all in the one wrap. By doing this, is you can either or both, you can change the actual setup. So I had, in this case, a yellow setup, a blue setup. We did their sibling shots before they had to leave. And if the family, only the mum was present, but if say there was a family shot, we could do it with that. And I changed it up using overlay wraps when he was in the blue crate. I also added some flowers when he was in the yellow bowl. I could have put a yellow or a different color wrap on top. So you can do that using the setups. You can also add in or just change it around with the color of the wrap. And by that, I mean, just grab another wrap and pop it neatly on top of the current wrap. No matter what color it is, it should be able to cover it. And that way you're not disturbing the baby by unwrapping them, because usually they wake up, they startle. So you're not disturbing them and you're actually wrapping them as well. So either way, it's a win-win for you, and you're not disturbing the baby after so much trouble of getting them to settle. If they've slept, and if you've just managed to really wrap them well because you know that you're not really good currently at wrapping. So this is a lifesaver. So I hope you enjoy this workshop. If you have any questions, head on over to the Facebook group and make sure you download your PDF, as I list everything that I've covered in this workshop in there as well. So when I decide that I'm going to use one wrap, usually it's after the clients come in and I realize that the baby's start is not very settled, or I've just managed to wrap the baby and I don't want to unwrap them. Then I will grab some props and set up some colors that I can use that one particular wrap. Now, in most cases when I do this, I like to stick to white or grays or pinks or purples and those neutral colors for each gender. So here I'm just setting up some props where I can use the white wrap and make them look different in all the images. So I've grabbed my white wrap and I'm wrapping the baby in a way where you can still see his hands and feet, so the bundle wrap. And the baby is quite a large baby. I think he was over 15 days old. So I wrap the baby this way because I find you can still see their hands and feet, which is really cute. And I've decided to use my white wrap because it's one of my bigger wraps as well. And client wanted the neutral colors as well. So because I've used a basket with some yellow and a crate with some blue tones, white is going to suit both. And since we're using one wrap for the session, so I decided white would be good. Another color in this situation, I could have used grays. I could have used creams, but I think white is really nice as well. White twist. I will also start to photograph the baby on a flocati since he's nice and wrapped in white. So you'll see me putting the baby on the flocati, doing a few shots, close-up, wides, detailed shots, and then I'll move on to pop him in the basket.
Hang on, please. Trying to get him to sleep. Don't be look at his.
It's just so.
It's like, okay, whatever.
I was thinking of doing one more with. You can see here that after the flocati shots, I've grabbed him exactly like he is. The wrap has not moved, which is really helpful again for unsettled babies, or if you're new at wrapping, if you really like the way you've wrapped it and you don't want to unwrap the baby, put a baby in a different wrap. You could put another color on top, which is still considered as a one wrap session. Or, you know, if you've got setups ready like I have, like with the yellow basket, I've just grabbed him off the flocati, popped him into that bowl with the yellow cushioning under him and the colours, and then I've continued to wrap him.
Yeah, I think 4 kids is just a bit too much for my part. I don't want to take it out. It's always like
He's got the cutest nose. Oh my goodness. They can go. I can get it on with this, and then maybe we can do that last if you want. Yeah.
and then walk you to sleep.
Yeah.
You go sit down.
To change it up a bit while he's on the yellow and the white bowl, I've just decided to put a bonnet on him, so that will give different looks to the images and add to the gallery. So I've put the bonnet on him and taken different angles of him, like the images, so wide, close, side, and that will give another choice for my clients to choose from their range of images in their gallery.
I like it.
So good in that.
He wants to, but yeah.
How cute are his feet?
Yeah, that's what I said. I love his feet sticking in it.
Then I've gotten some yellow flowers just to make the whole setup look different. So before it was just the bowl with the yellow that he's sitting on, sleeping on. Now I've put him the same setup. He has a bonnet. I've grabbed 2 beautiful yellow flowers that go with the setup that will change things again and add different images to the client's gallery. So you can do so many things with one wrap just by adding props like flowers, a bonnet and things like that. From this, I've just pretty much grabbed him while he's in the bowl and switched him onto my backdrop. Now my backdrop has like a timber effect, so it'll make the whole image look different and give the client another set of variety to choose from. So that's another way you can do that. You can put a different color backdrop underneath, like a blue or maybe a gray or some timber looking, so it makes the whole image look different and the focus isn't, and you won't even realize really if the baby is in the one wrap or not. Do you prefer I load them for you? I'm just thinking now, because usually I get clients to select them now.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that, or
Whatever you want to do.
because I don't want you to sort of not feel rushed, because I know you have the kids and
Yeah, no.
It's up, yeah? Okay, whatever.
Because Mum bought her car too, so
Oh, okay.
Mum can take the
Yeah, I just don't want you, because I know with the distraction
Yeah.
you can't concentrate.
Yeah, no,
so
that's all right. Mum
yeah.
can take the kids for
Okay.
lunch or something, or back home. I just don't want you to
Yeah, no, I don't mind.
take up your time.
No. Usually that's what I do anyway. But sometimes when I have families with a lot of kids,
Yeah.
or babies just not crying,
Yeah.
then that's another option. Yeah, I prefer that way only because I can get them to my editor quickly,
Yeah,
and you can get them done for you straight away.
yeah.
You wanted that one in the because he's asleep and he's wrapped with the cloud one.
If you can't do it, don't worry.
No, what I'm thinking is
Is there anything you want me to do? I feel bad. Just
yeah, I know
sitting down
everyone does
watching-
that. I'm so you can just see relax for once. Okay? No, I'm used to it. Now with my one wrap, baby's still wrapped in the white, I've grabbed my other setup, which I've set up previously, is the blue crate. Now the blue crate has some blue blankets in there and felts, so all ready to go. All you will see me do is just grab the baby, pop the baby in the blue crate, sitting up on his back, and I take some photographs without the bonnet. Then I will grab a bonnet as well and pop the bonnet on him just to change it around. So I've taken some pictures without the bonnet and then with the bonnet. And then obviously he's on my backdrop. And then I'll proceed to get a wrap and just put it on top of his white wrap flowing outside of the crate. So from the baby going outside. And that also created a nice effect and created a different variety of images to add to my gallery for my clients to choose.
It's good in blue. It's like an adult blue.
It's a nice blue, this one.
My favourite colour.
Yeah, me too.
So I was worried about the photos. I'm like, the old photos are so much nicer. What am I going to do for a boy?
See, automatically, a lot of clients think it's black, like it's dark colours like brown. and all that. But I try and, make it a bit as bright as I can.
Yeah. Because Kalani and Caden's photos I just got from, what was it called? They used to
Dixie
go to
Photo?
shopping centre, not Dixie
That's
Photos.
where I got mine.
You never,
They're gone now, anyway.
Market and
Yeah.
But mine was similar to Pixie photos.
Yeah. Those ones that go in the middle, like in the
Yeah.
pop-up shops. Yeah. I go to pull it and he's like,
Yeah.
sucking up. And I don't want to take too much to make your life difficult.
I know,
Because it's the
that's
worst
just
when
it.
choosing.
I know.
So as you can see, really easy to do a session with one wrap. I pretty much, you could see the white wrap in all the images. The only thing that changed a little bit is when I added the blue wrap, just threw it on him while he was in the crate. But in another case, what I could do, or what you could do, is you could put a wrap right over the white wrap. And since it's a white wrap, it won't see through anyway. So if I really wanted to, I could have wrapped him again with another wrap on top. And then white wrap could be visible, would still look good. Or if you didn't want it to be visible, that's doable as well. So if you ever have a fussed baby and you're not sure what to do, just manage to wrap them that once with the wrap. Pick setups that will suit that one color wrap, or if you want, wrap them with a different color that goes on top of their current wrap. So really easy to do, and you don't have to fuss with any unsettled babies or babies you don't want to unwrap because you really nailed that wrap once and you don't really want to undo it.